NPP for Obakosem na mebo achiro. They started with the silent shots when Kwame Nkrumah was on his way home from the Flagstaff House. They shot a gun Anyano in the convoy. They came to Kumasi. That's what we call the Kumasi Conference, where they shot when Kwame Nkrumah was on a rally. They shot. It didn't get Kwame Nkrumah, and all was orchestrated by JB Dankwa, Edward Kufu, and then the UP. After that, they went to Kulungungu, where they tried to bomb Kwame Nkrumah with flowers. They didn't get him. They traced Kwame Nkrumah to the Flagstaff House, where they tried to kill Kwame Nkrumah with a gunshot. They didn't get him. Within Flagstaff House, a dining him. They shot where Enya Kwame Salifu Dagat, and then Hokoji Kwame Nkrumah. Now we come to Rawlings. When Rawlings ever Kuyaji or Mano, SNC ho, Eddie or Mine back to constitutional order. They tried 19 times to call JJ Rawlings. They didn't get it. Also, where gone. Were they not the same people? Where just a by-elections or because who was in power? NPP, right? Did Salam Mustapha and I said did Samuel Uku tell the president of the republic then Nana to prosecute the killings of a certain MP Sam George nobody said anything. Azuku was roaming around that enclaves. What was Azuku doing? They were shooting. At the end of the day, they set up a committee. They catch a committee said they should probe. Committee they probe we and catch say Brian Champo yes they say
okay.
So Akufo-Addo they issue a letter, a white paper, say Akufo-Addo should reprimand Brian Champo because Akufo-Addo Jelatan to Chene. Now Brian Champo is coming back to Obesere di passe yanto abama no melidi MPP. Melidi MPP we crap the president of Ghana. You endorse him. Now you go to talk about Akwatia say Yenya say I've given you so many references which you can't relate because NDC does not have that track record. Now you come to 2024 elections because Ghanaians have seen this kind of things Ghanaians voted massively against a tyrant, sent them out and gave them 38%. Now the 38% anything about it too. It's like the defeat no. I say they gave you 38% and then gave you 88 MPs. Instead of you to sit down, reorganize and come out with truth, no correct because NPP they are throwing it here. NPP is based on lies. NPP was founded under the who say what is your basis of the political party? They can't tell you. It is based on lies, propaganda, and Eddie building in 2024 election. Before say Betuaba, how Kumsin now no kwa Blekuma. Eddie pepper spray koy and can you flying Jack China and can you penny fry because of Babesia. Oh Baba, she shouldn't have a Kumsin Grandpa now go new points of Barbara area. You know why? Cause or no, she has a track record of shooting.
Ebusia ke black media suni medi ka ka cho say aha update center de ko de ba na ye de besomo amonyosem so de aha say ne di hu nkomo pa yi onsa ka video be like o be share we are not subscribe adoma no umi aso kama ye de message to ma onsa betimi ehu na so woni be hu na watimi ahwebi na wo so de ko so wo menu watimi ehu ebusia ye free sam na say a quick one ye ye nim say enchai na Akwatia abato by election be kwaso ama ya hwese NPP o NDC o why na ekofa late Ernest Kumi akonya na etimi atena so enum na Salam Mustapha kire se ene o su se ene wan hwe NDC fo betumi di metro man fo we ne fe no banku dade fo akwa mu na nsem bi sei ene enkomo bebre ka ho na ya tena se a ye bedi ho nkomo busia obeta bi tuku na ye di nkomo oba kwaba na apom meso me ho de sada de ponko oras Salim nse ona sama wo chere no
oni adens na every day bia no and this NPP for person mo beat world drums na de share mo na afi do mo dwan
abe woso
ye de di o mo chia na mo dwan. Now you sit on national television to make such a vagabond statement that you foresee way say what the one say brand be chire mu a e be ka say ya chire NPP for. Why do you and then also can say me obi? And then secondly, to talk about election violence, you cannot take NPP out. You can't pick NPP out because they have a very bad record of you can't say election violence. You can't nipa kunkum my way mu a you can't pick NPP out.
Nipa kunkum about to.
Yes. You can't president assassination, you can't pick them out. You can't election violence, you can't pick them out. You can't yen shemra. Yen you can't pick them out. So why is Salam Mustapha making himself available for them to use him? What I say? We are going to vote. How do you sit down to presume? What did you see? Now you sit on television. Me, I always say, Salam Mustapha should be very careful about his utterances. he should be very careful about his utterances because they will hear before banner the shower. You are over start putting blames. Now, let me start with Salam Mustapha and then end at some year was and be okay. You know, some share the police council.
I'm a honey quote to the camera.
Yes. Or say the police should deal with Ablekuma North first, then they should come to you can't say the Akwatia. Now Salam Mustapha go and make this statement. Who like how do you get up to say this? And secondly, when we talk about violence, they mentioned Ablekuma North. You cannot compare what happened at Ablekuma to Kaswa. You can't compare what happened at Ablekuma to Techima South. You can't compare what happened at Ablekuma to you can't say our was so West Wagon. Let me give them. I won't go any further. When we talk about violence, I won't go any further. The first coup d'etat to happen in Ghana was NPP. The UGC so more than NPP for when they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah. And do you know that when they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah, they tried to kill Kwame Nkrumah 7 good times.
7 times.
7 good times. They started with the silent shots. NPP for okay. They started with the silent shots. When Kwame Nkrumah was on his way home from the Flagstaff House, they shot a gun and in the convoy. They came to Kumasi, which that's what we call the Kumasi Conference, where they shot when Kwame Nkrumah was on a rally. They shot. It didn't get Kwame Nkrumah. And all was orchestrated by JB Dankwa, Edward Ekufu, and then the UP. After that, they went to Kulungungu, where they tried to bomb Kwame Nkrumah with flowers. They didn't get him. They traced Kwame Nkrumah to the Flagstaff House, where they tried to kill Kwame Nkrumah with a gunshot. They didn't get him. Within Flagstaff House, a dining, they shot where Enya Kwame can say Salifu Dagati, and I didn't know Kwame Nkrumah. Now we come to Rawlings. When Rawlings ever come or mine, SNC ho, Eddie or mine back to constitutional order. They tried 19 times to call JJ Rawlings. They didn't get it. Now we live there. We came to organize elections. 2017 or is it 2018? I also was gone. Were they not the same people? Where just a by elections? Obi Koso Kotoa, but Obi Fiena and Naini. Who was in power? NPP, right? Did Salam Mustapha and I said did Samuel Uku tell the president of the republic then Nanado to prosecute the killings of was gone? A sitting MP Sam George born assume nobody said anything. Azuku was roaming around that enclaves. What was Azuku doing? They were shooting. At the end of the day, they set up a committee. They catch a committee said they should probe. Committee they probe we no catch say Brian Champon. Yes, Nessa wo.
Okay.
So Ekufuado they issue a letter, a white paper, say Ekufuado should reprimand Brian Champon because Nessa wo. Ekufuado jelata to chine. Now Brian Champon is coming back to obesre di passe yanto abama no belidi NPP. Belidi NPP we crap obey the president of Ghana. You endorse him. Now you go to talk about Akwatia say yenya say yedi nipa beba. I've given you so many references,
okay,
which you can't relate because NDC does not have that track record. Now you come to 2024 elections because Ghanaians have seen this kind of things somewhere. Ghanaians voted massively against a tyrant government, sent them out and gave them 38%. Now the 38%, I want to say anything about it too. It's like the defeat, no? I say yo moya. They gave you 38% and then gave you 88 MPs. Mm-hmm. Instead of you to sit down, reorganize, and come out with truth, no correct, because NPP they are trying to tell you. NPP is based on lies. NPP was founded under the. Who say what is your basis of the political party? They can't tell you. It is based on lies, propaganda, and they build the NPP. So you want to tell me, say, this particular political party is going to criticize another? You have no moral right to criticize anybody, even to the extent say, I didn't see your work and say. Now we go to 2024 elections. Before say Betwaba, how a kumsin now no kwa Ablekuma. Eddie pepper spray koy and can flying Jack China. Uncle
So Akwatia to say once.
I just flying a combatant and a motor combatant here and can you penny fry because of Babesia. Oh, Barbato. She shouldn't have a comes and grandpa now go new who comes over Barbara area. Do you know why? Because or no, she has a track record of shooting. Yawaha in the 2020 elections. Or both two workers and Pessoaso, Emma Nipa, a Sharon. 2024, yeah, can voter transfer or both two a proud. So she was not even supposed to be seen around there. But why did she go there? She went there with pepper spray, another weapon.
Self-defense.
Self-defense. She shouldn't even go there. Now, after that place, you came out to tell us, say, Nipa na kobe kumu nipan, obe fro obi enino, obi aje pepper spray no. Yen prosecute that person.
Gaina uhuriko born.
Now you want to tell me say such people are NPP, even Kwampono, whatever happened has happened. Sa kwafona mo label omo as NDC no. Were they born in the NDC hospital? Omo moja ye try NDC ne free moba. They are mad. They are not serious. Salam Mustapha, yeah, NPP for catcher say, JFK catcher say NPP are Santifor party. Was it NPP who ya Santinia, NPP are Santifor party. They don't give a damn to others. So Salam Mustapha, we are not know. Men try Emma the NPP, which is a Canfor party, no, and you so.
Sana Hono.
Yes. I won't say I Canfor party, I'm kind.
Oh, says or Matic as some maka.
Yes. So some me I Canfor party we ceremony. Go and look for untafo. Nedio mechi.
Any is for party in the
We same for any party you. Same for party NPP na wo hono. Now NDC is not a same for party. NDC is a congress.
Listen, Ebia who say asema JFK kan no. Obeka say man kan ye gra.
Wanka. There was time for him to retract it. He didn't say it.
Cause ye to aba say Asantefo nkwa ne to aba.
So that is to him. So JFK who say NPP Asantefo party and they should use only Asantefo. Omo petumi a no ma befa siremufo no use so mu wi a then they throw them away.
Those say say no maybe
I feel like Mustapha should be very careful about his utterances. Way maneko incite violence. He shouldn't incite violence because abano omo kwa akoto aba and they are going to vote based on Juma political parties are. So if our Ahodimbia, he should concentrate on their campaign. Simple.
Now who say I was say ka by election me to see who say was no ka see to say German NPP for I said the moy be ama late friends Muntala. Say
you cannot underestimate NPP. Forget about their saying. Is in certain date. How do you come to tell us Moja?
Oh, some Moja
is in certain date. And you have no easy date.
Some
say Moja say Omo by one so Moja Thermalis Central. Yenja Akwatia Babaji, Akwatia near Kwaji.
No more so be as well Kwaji.
Say it's based on your policies. Anna, it's based on your policies. Ye cast a more coins on Monquay Camp almost a day. Did they speak anything? Almost say Akwatia, I can't say Galam say. Site into Yenja mom. They should leave for you to come and do Galamsey, right? So Mustapha wa Bia, he should base it on facts. He should base it on policy, and then stop beating war drums.
Well, now who say you be to aba say na ye who say on your phone ke kasa asemu ya. Would you say e de fear be ba omom ko to aba no so ana? It
brings fear. Yes, one, it brings fear. Ye wa ha e na hopes na do ye krampo be ka say ye kwato about 2016 almost shared that to 2 knockouts. It's not your NPP. So almost shared that to 2 knockouts was a voter region baby. Then the panel say it too. They didn't come out to vote. And then you starting to incite this. No one say Obi an go to aba krampa ma NPP. What you say? Obi be to aba ma NPP krampo no suro because NDC funding the tax ever. Obi won pen one sen. To waka sen one na opamom. O pamam kasa won krofo.
Because kuruma to ba ko pamam ko to no me ngu asem to vie.
Because NDC fund will feel I'm feeling proud. Say, oh, young crofo are coming with protection. Let's go. But NPP ni osuro. So man, he shouldn't play victim. Man didn't play victim cry because he can't violence. It is born out of NPP.
Enti me pese me hu say e ba batwa. E ba se nipa ne nto aba bebreba enye nipa na adwene mu amanyofo na yesa.
Oh, that be obi wo hon ma na adwene.
Sa.
Obi wo hon ma onji amanyoku odi. And this is some of the things some
based on Ura Salam as some can 10% busa.
Yes, and then definitely. And then based on what I quoted from Osinadoye. So Mustapha Salam should just make the people understand that we are going to have a peaceful elections. Akwatia form Pentoka. Yenti in the history of Ghana say yakoto about Akwatia and Tawantawesi. You people, NPP was in power when Techima is out. People were in uniform. Went and shot people at Techima is out. Ye year 2020 aba na nipa nwochi ewu. Ekufu ado ambo ho wa sore ye tu plane call. Alasan watara krom. So akoboa na ma ye de alasan esiso. Meanwhile krom there was people were wailing. You didn't mind. Ye year 2021 since January 2021. No, since January 2020. Ahomachina na awoso omoto aba eyi the Speaker of Parliament. We got people in soldier attire entering Parliament to do what? To destabilize parliamentary sittings. Akufo-Addo was in power. Salam Mustapha didn't see that. Salam Mustapha didn't see that to tell the president, say, President, we call on you to probe. And I know that it went in their favor. So they didn't have a problem with that. That is him. So it should be to them. Because they are always wailing, shouting, making noise. So it should be to them. They should understand it that Ghanaians are ready to leave them in opposition for a very long time. And nothing that they gave them that 38 plus 88 MPs. That's never happened in the Republic of Ghana.
You say no, I come say 8 years Ghana for.
Ghana for where? Because at that time, yes, at that time where they were able, look at the gap. Have you seen something? At that time where they were able to manipulate Ghanaians. Today you can tell me, say, social media, no, people are making interest. People are getting interested. Yes, television. Initially it wasn't there. But today, when they went and raised the issue of Mama rented jet, they are killing that jandam just in less than 3 days. When social media ni one man, they will exaggerate it to an extent to be. But now we are ready to kill every jandam they will bring to us. NPP is going to stay in opposition for a very long time because looking at their track record, you can't compare NPP violence track record to NDC. Though we were born out of revolution, though NDC was born out of revolution, it is the revolution of NDC, the June 4th uprising, the 31st revolution that brought Ghana back to a constitutional order. So we cannot underestimate NPP when it comes to violence, neither can we undermine NDC when it comes to working for the nation.
Nedi ntini nipe kotoa ba. Yensa ne de kotoa ba. Afi onkofi na odiboja ne kofi.
Say ebi ama politicians na didi omutim say politics e ndoko. Politics nje toko. Politics kabima menkebi is understanding. Nti uye youth, uye mebulu na wote ho na politician di edi tuo be hye wonsem. Ebe ma 10 cedis, 20 cedis. Say fa kwaye onua bone a. At the end of the day, politician we ko. Obeba be say wonsuo, ono betima kra nsuo ano. So politics is about negotiation. What to abamano? Dear no be ya simple. Just go there and vote and go home. Ya can no abekan be simple.
Na un say o sa brofo to abaso hu. O to ade electronics.
Yes.
What to ade wi a ukofie no sento ko bi un ni say ke yes ade be bo Ghana.
2016. Right.
I did I was saying.
Some of us say, "They say, oh."
Kwa mimi muse ke to abawie na nka ukwo te say de okoba ngudu usakusi dan wan wato wi ane akan.
Getting to that level.
Enu is that level.
Yes, because the technicals and then that whatever it is, form. Even look at, we are using this common machines, fax machine and go. They are able to penetrate. They are able to penetrate it. 2016, NPP penetrated through the fax
machine.
And I made sure I say 2016 they were able to penetrate through it. Yeniha, and now easy. Charlotte say, Ebeka say, before say ebe to aba no, obi de nesa kan the machine. Yenya the manual obosi yen pene. Na ekoto aba. Most of the you can say you know mo de call him. Me the entire me nyini na me dru about to, but I saw what was going on. Most of say obi wo hon ma, you say text it, especially the NDC. Say be resource on texting kono nipa need to me try bear 4 times na enko they know how to hack because Juanochi was working at NASA and I'm kofa Juanochi de brain, so Juanochi came and tempered with it. So because our technology and code is down, you can't go by that phone. We have to work and make sure we improve that.
Ndiye lame.
Yes.
Okay.
Just let the youth understand the politics in Yantoko.
Na abato omukotui, one who is your favorite.
Or your favorite? Me, I will go for NDC because I will go for NDC for several reasons. Even Yanfan say I've not been to Akwatia. If I say like I don't let me take it for example. I don't have a political.
Then you come about to the delay. You two baby a home sense baby.
Yes.
Aye.
Yes, NSKumi. Yeah, we
na gabu ni swa.
The gabu mpo. Abano mu wia was a gabu ni swa.
When we are.
NSKumi wia abano.
Alo.
NPP wia me money di ono wanya na baby ko. NPP wia abano. Ti wia na NSKumi original court. But when we're about to two about wia NSKumi was not supposed to go to parliament too. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
NSKumi was not supposed to go to parliament, but enam arrogance inti. NSKumi go PMO parliament on the 6th of January 2024.
I said you
where
or could because of figures on ya.
Whereas the chairman, by then we didn't have a speaker. The chairman of parliament made an announcement that there's an injunction on an MP. He prefer, and now he's announcing it, said that MP supposed to do what? Stay out of parliamentary proceedings that day. Kopim say they will finish whatever it is. And this also, if he allow himself to be illegally sworn in, then there will be a case. Kasongo 99, Grandmaster, Afenyo Maki. Sorry, catcher chairman say he prefer. Now say NSKumi ni mukasa. He prefer NSKumi to be sworn in illegally, to be chased after with police. So you see the arrogance of NPP. You say what? They should just let us go and then vote peacefully. Even when they take that, what are they going to do? Well,
now who say me in my opinion who say ye two abana e hun sense by abaye kwakoto by election no. Uji say bibia ko smooth today.
Everything, nobody is ready to fight. The people of Akwatia don't have a track record of violence.
Yeah, yes,
because even with that one, there was no violence in Akwatia.
Well, me da say obekam. Ebusia abato enye ntokwa NPP NDC ye kwa Akwatia akwa akoto aba. Ukona akoto aba wi a kofie na koda. Enya afi na kobo obi. Ema akwa friends de kosi wo abrukuma no emebie mu enkosi one Ghana, one people, one nation. Ye kwa wasem twato.
Simple. Akwatia system, they should just go and vote peacefully. Mustapha should stop allowing the NPP to use him. We are not now. Don't let Akanfo party use so simple.
Akanfo party there yate. Akanfo ni party. There we Ghana party. Ebusiam da se utame na ukan homa hwe. K Black Media nsemo akoso ebi nyetuma unya bumia so kwa de betumbia no onsa ebitimi akabe. Bida se